Yeah. Like, remember, like, the whenever we'd go to the shows all the time, it's like, this is a popular band.
Yeah.
And there are 50 kids there.
Right.
50.
Yeah.
50. And it's all the same kids. It's all the same ones that you saw.
Same ones you see everywhere.
You saw at the last show. It's those same guys in this, the Pit Boys.
Dude, oh my God. The fucking Pit Bulls. You fucking...
No swing dancing. It's all about stomps up in here.
You gotta stomp or you're fucking gay as shit.
They go to every show and they're fucking furious it's not Crowbar playing.
Yeah. Every fucking time.
There's like Driver Metal and it's not Crowbar. They're like, fuck!
Yeah. And then Crowbar gets here, they're like,
yeah. They're just civilized listening to music at that point.
That's what I've been waiting for.
They only like Crowbar.
They go to every show like thinking it'll be Crowbar.
Yeah.
And it's like Chappelle Roan. They're like, God damn it.
God fucking damn. That's why they're mad stomping around.
Just gonna crowd kill.
Stopping kids from dancing.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I don't know if you know, but that's not Crowbar.
Why am I the only one pissed off here?
I'm going to form a group of pissed off guys who are mad that it's not Crowbar. And we're going to sell shirts at every show, and they just let us. They let us just sell our shirts.
We're going to have a group of guys that go to shows together, dude.
It's like a gang, except we're fucking losers.
And we fucking love Crowbar, baby.
Fucking
when it's not Crowbar,
I remember
when it is Crowbar.
Yes, when it's not, it is.
If you're reading this, it's not Crowbar.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There It's Many Movies, family.
Hello.
This week on There It's Many Movies, we're going to be talking about the Sean Baker joints. Not the new one. We already talked about Honora. Check that one out. But because this has so much hype, we went back to one of our favorite films of his, Sean Baker's.
Let's fucking go, dude.
The Florida Project.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Let's flipping go. My boyfriend, Sean Baker, did it again.
Yes.
Our follower of the podcast.
Our close friend and colleague, and we're on a first name basis. We call him Sean.
Our equal, Sean Baker.
Shawnee boy, actually.
Yeah.
Scene Baker.
Scene Baker, yeah.
Come on the show anytime, Sean.
If you need a guy to play a guy in the background that's like just a guy, I'll do it.
You constantly cast people that are non-professionals and first-timers, as you call them.
He's like, Alex, will you be the pedophile in this movie?
Say no more.
I'm actually a method actor.
I've been training for this my whole life.
It's like how you search Quentin Tarantino. It's like rapist number 1. You're like, excellent.
Oh, shit.
All right. But before we talk about Florida Project, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
Josh Rodriguez.
Whoa.
Film School University.
He's back.
He's spicy today.
He's back today, spicy. I'm also featured on the And New Wrestling podcast. It's a wrestling podcast. I'm also on Talking Cowboys. It's another Talking Cowboys. Fucking podcast out there.
Dude.
Famous podcaster Josh Rodriguez.
Famous?
Professional yapper.
Podcaster, indeed.
But a podcaster nonetheless.
And I'm Alex the Pitbull Wilson.
Let's fucking I need a crowbar riff now.
Yeah, that would be great. What song is that?
No
Is
idea.
it just any of
Just
them?
any crowbar song sounds like that.
The bitch fell off by Crowbar or whatever.
Stay Mad by Crowbar.
I'm angry.
Pissed as frick.
Super peed off.
And other crowbar songs.
I've literally never listened to them, but I've seen their people.
Their riffs are hard as shit.
Are they?
Yeah. It sounds like they're playing it on a crowbar.
Hell yeah.
It's a fucking that for me, dude.
Fucking, you get the little mini horns, you fucking go.
I got a little flaming horn over here.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I was when you listen to crowbar.
Fucking.
Can you give Vivian some little horns?
I love those clips of like when like they're barking and it's just a gunshot.
Oh my god. You said the Mudang one.
Yeah.
Just a Fucking great. Yeah. Anyways, before we talk about anything at all,
Ever for any reason.
$5 a month on Patreon.
Before we continue to say words in the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to support your local on the internet podcast, it will get you a bonus episode a week, access to the Discord. This week we opened up our PO box. We opened up a bunch of stuff that's all over the table.
Shouts to Luke Sims. Shouts to Corey Sorcerer.
Yes.
We really appreciate you for sending us things. If you want to send us things, it's P.O. Box 176, Princeton, Texas, 75407 to send us things. You can send it to myself, Josh Rodriguez, or There Are Too Many Movies, and I will pick it up and I will bring it on the show and we will fucking open it for you on Suppies, baby.
Let's open this fucking pit up, brother.
Let's open this fucking go. Let's open this P.O. Box up. Yeah, thank you so much. It was really cool shit. We got some comic books. We got some stickers. Check those people out. Corey Sorcerer on fucking Etsy. And, of course, our fucking boy Luke Sims, who's just great and sent us some really
Is
nice
his
gifts.
actual last name Sorcerer?
I think that's just his fucking sticker guy name.
Damn, did you die?
I'm all right. We're good.
I wish my last name was Sorcerer.
I don't think it is. Anyways, thank you for listeners for sending us things. That's very nice of you. Definitely not required, but we really appreciate it. And we love showing off the things that you do for us. It means the world. Thank you.
And the Discord has a bunch of cool stuff like giveaways and early access to giveaways. And also people just drop digital codes in there all the time.
Yeah, for just free shit for random other things.
Games, for movies, when they buy their physical media. Share your physical media photos, all kinds of fun shit in the Discord.
Most importantly, it's just a community to talk to us about whatever the fuck you're watching, listening to, playing, eating, working out, fucking whatever, bro.
We
Share
got
it in
a
the
channel
Discord.
for it all, dude.
I like that the edible cinema channel overtook the working out channel slowly. And now it's just a fat fuck like
And then
playground.
I like how every once in a while in the workout channel, it's like, that's it. I'm getting back into it. Like somebody goes, like that's it. I've had enough and I'm back on it, fellas. It's always somebody fell off the wagon and is getting back on. Respect, though.
Yeah.
Totally
Respect.
understand, because I think anybody's always ever trying to make themselves better.
Of course.
It's a fucking vicious circle, dude.
I have to trick myself into working out by playing Beat Saber until I don't realize I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
And and then Christina hates me because then I'm sweaty and I dance to Britney Spears and Lady Gaga, and I'm gay now.
You have a poker face now.
Yeah.
At least.
You should put on Crowbar, the Beat Saber. Just breaking everything. Like, babe, stop, babe.
I was playing and I was like into it, and then I hit the wall and I was like, oh shit.
Those are such humbling moments when
Yeah.
you hit something in VR.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God.
I love the idea. So we're trying to do more guests this year. It would be funny if we did a pit bull. You know what I mean?
Just
Not
a guy.
Just a guy.
Just a guy in a shirt. He doesn't say anything the whole move. The whole show.
It's actually a lifestyle.
He just got his fucking Oakleys on.
Not a fucking club. It's a lifestyle.
You guys don't get it.
It's just Rick.
We got merged
Yeah.
down at the front.
We should have Rick come on as, like,
And just-
As a pit bull.
He's a pit bull, yeah. He basically is that.
And if you don't know who the pit bulls are, it's a fucking Dallas music thing.
Yeah. They're in the pit.
There's the
Anyways.
pit bosses, the pit master. You fucking slow roast at 350 for 12 hours.
They fucking love Crowbar.
They go into the middle of the pit and just slow roast a pig. Anyways, that's $5 a month.
Yeah, it's on Suppies.
So what have we been watching, fellas?
Several
I'll
things.
kick it off.
Whoa!
I'm just going to go right into it, fellas.
Let's freaking flip and go, buddy.
All right.
Hurry up.
Bam!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Good fucking shit.
Did I talk about Hard Eyes?
No.
Oh, fuck. I got a long watch list then. I'll try and get through it quick.
Okay.
Hard Eyes, directed by Josh Rubin.
Josh Rubin.
Josh Rubin's new joint.
Friend of the show. Just kidding. He doesn't respond to us, but we
Friend
love
of
you.
Gala's, who just,
I know.
just interviewed him.
I
If you
told-
need an extra for a movie, I've never seen any of her work. but-
Yeah.
I told Gal, I was like, hey, but just tell him we love him.
Yeah.
We fucking love that man.
Yep. Like, it's a deep cut, but here's this one clip of him on You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes back in the day, and it was the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh boy, it's really slippery out here.
Anyways, Hard Eyes, directed by Josh Rubin.
Dude, he's in his bag, dude. After Werewolves Within,
Yeah.
fucking A, man.
Scare Me, which is a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
He has He's a comedy improv guy, and now he's making horror comedies,
Nice.
and horror comedies that are actually fucking funny, and
Wow.
they're great. So Hard Eyes was a lot of fun, hilarious. I saw it with a full theater. I was cracking up. So funny, a lot of fun, good kills, slasher film. What are we doing? You know,
Let's
What
go.
are we fucking
it's a
flip and go.
it's a Valentine's Day film about a guy that kills couples. What are we doing?
Let's go.
It's exactly what he should be, baby.
It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Had a great time.
Nice.
Not much else to say about it. Den of Thieves 2. Banter.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Certified awesome time.
Dude,
Is
is
it
it
better-
in the UK?
Yeah, sort of. It's like UK and France. It's just
Ugh.
it's general Europe.
It's a jet-setting, fucking island-hopping adventure time.
Boom, boom,
It's fucking heat overseas, fellas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's genuinely so much stupid fun.
Fuck yeah.
Better than the first?
I don't know. It's different.
Is it shorter than the first?
Is it fucking dumber than shit?
That's all that needs to be said.
It went by faster than the first. I'll say that. 144 minutes. So
Pretty fucking long.
2 hours 22 minutes. Wow. Okay, never mind. It flew by for me. I was having a great time.
Did you watch it in theaters?
Nope.
Is it available on streaming?
Yep. Sure it is.
It is. It is.
Oh.
I saw it. It's
Okay.
available.
It definitely is, dude.
And
Yeah,
shut
yeah,
the
and
fuck up.
I don't even know why I asked.
Anyways, Den of Thieves is a certified fun time.
Fuck yeah.
It's more of the same of the first one, just a little bit more like Ocean's 11-y.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
Okay.
it's fun. Yeah.
It's a little gang up fucking fun time.
Great time.
Good and bad partner together to fucking do a thing.
shit! Let's steal some diamonds.
Yeah. There's not much else to say. It's,
Yeah,
it's like
it's fun.
more of the smooth brain heat.
I get it.
It's a lot of fun. September 5th. September 5. This is about the 1972 Munich Olympics.
Oh,
Told from the point of view of the ABC network broadcasting everything.
Cool.
It's pretty sick. It's basically Newsroom meets Munich.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, I fucking love this movie.
It sounds like your shit.
The
yeah.
main control room guy
Yep.
was it for me. He was so good.
Yeah.
Him and the Skarsgård.
Shouts to that dude from a lot of great movies that we love. First Cow. He's in First Cow.
Ooh.
He's in Big Short.
Big Short. He's in Past Lives.
Okay.
A fucking wonderful human being. I
Yeah.
love that man. He absolutely murders this role.
He carried it so hard.
That movie is excellent, dude.
So fun.
So fucking good. They don't make him like this anymore.
Yeah.
It just feels like Money Monster meets fucking shit. I can't think of anything else.
Newsroom.
Spotlight, Newsroom, like just fuck it, not getting to the bottom necessarily, but just a fucking adult thriller.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, when I saw the premise, I was like, another Munich thing.
Sure.
And it was so good.
It goes hard.
It
so
was
fucking bad.
really fucking good.
Basically, the entire movie takes place in the control room of ABC Sports.
No. Oh,
And-
so it's like that Jake Gyllenhaal movie by Nick Lotta Pizza, but about the 72 Olympics.
Kinda.
It's not like a one-room movie, but
Okay.
I know what you're saying. It's
Close.
It's just basically about one broadcast. It's like fucking Saturday Night if it were a thriller, dude.
Oh,
It is brilliant, dude. Like, I don't want to fucking spoil anything. I mean, it's a true story that happened.
yeah, well, you know.
Everyone knows what happened, but I'm saying, like, I don't think I knew the story well enough because I know Munich, the movie, the
Sure.
aftermath of all of that.
Yeah.
But this is just about a news crew, a sports news crew that is able to tell the news and like basically break world news from their little
Yeah, they're
station.
like, so Mr. October, crazy.
Yeah. But they were a sports crew
Yeah,
that suddenly
yeah.
were like, oh shit, we're doing the news. And then ABC's like, passes over to fucking headquarters. Like, we're going to take this. And they're like, we're on the ground here. We're going
Yeah.
to cover this.
We're
But
in
this,
fucking Germany, assholes.
this
We're
is
fucking
100
doing
yards
this.
away.
Yeah, amazing.
It was
movie.
great. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
Big recommend for that thriller.
Dude, the Academy is just what the fuck, man. We talked about it last week, but I haven't heard of the release of this movie.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Yeah, it kind of just like didn't open.
Fucking fuck, man.
I
Shouts to
know.
Blake who introduced me to this because we brought it up when we were going through the nominations. It was nominated for, I think it was best original screenplay. I don't know, it was something. Just it was one nomination, but totally under the radar. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. Blew me away.
Oh yeah.
So fucking good. Shouts to this movie.
I'm trying to see what it was nominated for.
No, I mean,
Oscar Nami.
Also the executive of ABC Sports, that guy in the movie.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
He's a Skarsgård or something.
Yeah, Peter Skarsgård or Sarsgaard.
Sarsgaard. Yeah, it's like not as yeah.
He's also in the Batman. He's also in.
Okay.
Oh, he's the Brainiac guy from the Green Lantern movie.
Sinestro?
Sinestro.
Oh, wait, no. The other guy that's like a drooling dipshit, but he's telepathic.
Yes.
Yes.
That guy who's a great actor. He's always like a good character actor. This is just filled with character actors. It's fucking perfect.
Hell yeah.
Awesome movie. It was nominated for writing, original screenplay.
No doubt. Yeah.
Nice.
Banger movie. Check that one out.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's 4 out of 5 for me.
Okay. I also checked out State of Play.
Let's fucking go, dude, on some fucking political thriller-ish, dude. Ben Affleck. I love this movie.
Yeah, I checked it out because it's written by Tony Gilroy, the same guy that did Michael Clayton.
Yep.
This movie didn't hit for me.
Really?
Very mid and kind of convoluted and
Very slow.
yeah.
Very slow.
It's about a journalist uncovering some conspiracy and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
I love Ben Affleck, though.
Yeah, he's good.
I really liked this movie when I saw it.
It just didn't suck me in. I don't know what it was, but
Born sucked.
hella mid for me, dude.
Didn't suck me.
Next, I've been doing this thing where I take a Discord suggestion, a recommendation from the Discord, $5 a month. So this week I watched Haunted Mansion.
Let's fucking
2023.
go.
Disney's Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Kyle Severson. He's been singing this movie's praises since day one.
Starring one of our favorite actors.
True.
Licky Stanfield.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fucking great actor.
Yeah.
Riz.
I also watched Mads. It's a zombie movie,
Okay.
and it's when I went into it, I was like, it's like the synopsis was person does a drug, and then shit goes crazy, and I was like, oh, it's Enter the Void.
Oh, so they do a drug and then, oh shit, the apocalypse just happens to be starting right now?
Pretty much.
That's pretty cool.
It's Enter the Void meets 28 Days Later.
Oh.
And dude, about 2 or 3 minutes in, I was like, the camera hasn't cut yet. And then 30, 45 minutes in, I was like, this movie's one shot. And then I was watching, like, seeing like where they would hide cuts. And there was a few moments like shit passed by or like whip pans or something. And I was like, okay, I would have hit a cut there, but that was probably a cut, et cetera, et cetera. My friend looked it up. 5 takes of this movie, and they got it on the 5th take.
What?
90 minutes. I know it's hard. I think it's a blend of all of them. I don't believe it's all one.
Sure.
But like this and like the movie Boiling Point, the cooking movie, which is phenomenal. You can check that one out. Are all one shot in like a fucking play, and they just run through it. This one is fucking insane.
Damn.
It's well done. It's crazy. There's drugs. There's like
What
a
year is
virus. There's 2024. It's a Shudder movie.
Mads.
Mads.
Crazy.
MADS. Yeah.
Who's in it?
A bunch of people you don't know. It's a French movie.
Okay.
Is Gerard Depardieu in it? Because I know that's
Is
particular.
the worst person in the world in it?
Yes.
No and no.
She's classically French.
Classically French, yes.
Famously French, I mean.
Hairy armpits. Stinky breath.
Yeah.
Is Ratatouille in it?
Yeah. That's the virus, actually. It's just rats are controlling
Remy the
everybody.
rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, it was phenomenal because like halfway, like I was enjoying the movie, but I was also enjoying the technical. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Like, oh shit, now I'm just in awe because it just went from handheld chasing somebody out. They got into a car, and then it became a car shot. And I was like, wait, when did they get on the car rig? Like it just became like this sort of technical like spectacle that I was in awe of.
That's awesome. It's like
So-
how in Despiser when they would do the shot, they would do the shot of the CGI car, and you're like, when did they get in the car?
Hell yeah, dude.
And then
for
they're
sure.
in the car.
Yeah, where it's just like the CGI and like the real
Yeah.
footage just blended so well.
Oh, man.
Like the CGI shot of the art show, and then the next shot inside of the art show. Like,
Right.
Specifically the shot of the little alien inside the Despiser castle that goes,
yeah.
Yeah. And the little troll he shoots for some reason.
Yeah.
yeah. How do they do it?
It must have been ILM on that one.
Yeah,
Industrial
yeah.
Light Magic. The guys that did Star Wars. All right. That's it for me.
All right, fair enough. I will go next, boys. Let me start off with a foreign joint. This is from Iran, dude.
Iran.
A movie made in secret. One of the hardest movies I've ever fucking seen. This is called The Seed of the Sacred Fig.
I've heard this is a fucking masterpiece.
This is fucking incredible, dude. I don't know that I could ever rewatch this movie. but literally it was made in Iran during a very political upheaval, fucking lots of protests going on during this time. The movie itself was made in secret in Iran without any sort of filming rights or fucking anything like that, and it is brilliant. It is amazing. It's a family story first and foremost. It deals with a lot of of course it's going to be very politically based, but it is a thriller nonetheless. And whether or not you understand the politics of this country or not, the most important through line is a family that is going through some fucking crazy shit. It is so good.
I haven't heard anything about this.
This was nominated for Best Foreign Film at the Oscars, which
Okay.
is why I checked it out. And I happened to have I was a free one Friday night, and there was a screening close by. I was like, you know what? I'll just fucking pop in, check this out. Was a changed person after fucking...
Oh God.
I think it's in that neon screener pack too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
neon
is it?
joint?
Pretty sure.
Oh, shit. I forgot about
I
that.
think it is. I'm not positive. I'll have to check.
Dude.
I remember flipping through it and I think I saw it.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, then I totally forgot that existed in that. Well, this is fucking great, dude. It's a tough watch. I don't know that I could ever
Sure.
rewatch it, but it's not tough for kind of things that you would expect out of like a, terrorist sort of film. Nothing like that. It is just a masterfully suspense thriller. Like,
Was it actually made in secret?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like for real, okay.
They didn't
not
get
like
any-
it's not like a plot thing. It's
no,
like a,
no permits, because it has to do with a lot of like the political upheaval of the country at the time.
Oh, okay.
And the main plot follows so they don't have necessarily like district attorneys or anything like that there. Before you become a judge, you're an investigator. So an investigator is in charge of basically coming to the conclusion of what the court is going to decide on a particular crime. So the dad of this family has just become an investigator. He's given a gun because if anybody finds out who he is, where his family lives, and that he is an investigator, he is now a target for, extremists to attack his home, his family, kidnap, all that shit. And then he like loses his
Well,
gun.
don't give us the whole synopsis. I'm going to watch it.
This is a very like surface level thing.
Okay.
He loses his gun at one point, and then it's just like, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, all of the
Sounds amazing.
all of the security that he had when it's like, oh yeah, we're good, I'm gonna protect my family, loses his gun, and then he's like,
Oops, I lost the gun.
dude,
How do you lose a gun?
some of the best like
We lost this.
I'm gonna lose the fucking
Where
gun.
is that? It was in your trunk for like a year. Just in your trunk
Yeah.
for a year. You could have been.
Oops.
Oopsie. No, you
Whoops.
see it has the orange dip.
No, officer.
Excuse me, officer, I have this.
Look, the tip's orange. He's like, oh, fuck.
Just riddled.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. Yeah.
Good movie?
Crazy good. I don't know if I could rewatch it again, but fuck, it's brilliant.
Fuck, man. See, when you say that, though, that's one of those movies where you're like, I don't know if I'm in the mood to get my heart fucking ripped out. You know,
Right.
type
That's
of
why I
shit.
haven't watched Wild Robot yet, because I know
Yeah.
that's what that is.
Or Flow.
Yes.
Or Requiem for a Dream ever again.
Yeah.
Enter the Void ever again.
Yeah. Well, Enter the Void's a bit different because like almost the entire movie is vibes. Like once you get past the intro.
Yeah, but it gave me an existential crisis.
Yeah, it fucks
Yeah.
with you.
This one, I don't know that you should be like apprehensive to watch it because of that.
Okay.
I definitely recommend it, dude.
Okay.
I'm
It
for
is-
sure gonna watch it.
It's
Yeah.
fucking really good.
All
Okay.
right.
Oops, I fucking opened the wrong thing.
Oops.
The very next day, I
You want Beat
watched.
Saber. Sorry.
I watched Companion.
Yeah.
This is the new from the producers of Barbarian, not the same director as Barbarian,
Yeah.
but dude, I fucking love this movie, man.
So mixed on this one.
Yeah, I've seen
heard.
a lot. I've seen it all over the place.
I've seen great or mid,
Yeah.
basically.
I thought the writing was brilliant. I thought that the subject matter, I mean, I just loved the concept of the film. Sophie Thatcher, who was excellent in Heretic, is back again for another fucking horror film, and she's great in this, dude. She's excellent. The acting without acting, the acting without words, the fucking emotions that she's feeling through her fucking eyes, dude. Shit like that is just why her performance in this is next level. The concept is great. I don't want to spoil a fucking
Yeah,
thing
I don't
about
want
it.
to know anything because I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
anything about it.
Please go in blind for this
I
one.
did happen to see the trailer, and during the trailer, I I did recite her next line because I was like, oh yeah, it does go there.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm sure the movie subverts.
I didn't have any expectations for this. I was just like, I need to kill some time. I'm going to watch this movie. I fucking really enjoyed it. I know there are people that don't like it. I could see maybe why, but to me, it was just a really simply executed film.
Nice.
And like there are a lot of like comedy horror elements, kind of like you'd expect from the producers of Barbarian.
Right. It's Jack Quaid, right? From the boys.
Jack Quaid.
He's fucking great.
He's so good in this, dude.
He's awesome.
He's so good. All of the actors in this are fucking A tier. Like really, really great job in this. Solid 4 out of 5 for me for that one.
Hell yeah.
I watched. I don't know if I want to talk. Well, yeah. Let me do Unfriended Dark Web.
This sounds
sequel?
very familiar.
Yeah, Unfriended Dark Web. This is on Shudder.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty cool, man.
He gets a Tor browser, he goes on a VPN, he fucking gets in Red Room.
Oh,
Dude,
right.
okay,
It's the prequel to Red Room, technically.
So I guess maybe that's why I like it, because it has that
It's
sort of
dark web, dude.
It's a dark web.
Just a glimpse inside my dark and twisted mind.
Yeah.
But it, like Unfriended, it is all from the POV of like the computer screen. So it's all happening.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like it's a bunch of friends on game night.
So it's like you're spying on them through the webcam, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so it's like Host. Was the first Unfriended like that?
I think so. Yeah.
You're thinking of fear.com, where if you go to the website, it kills you.
Oh yes, The Ring, but online.
Yes.
This or Cry Wolf, the video game. That
Cry wolf.
This one was fun. It was just a fun, stupid
Nice.
fucking 90-minute banger, I guess.
Nice.
I mean, not banger even. Just good fucking comfort
Watchable.
horror. Very watchable.
Yeah.
It's one where you go, that was good.
I don't know. I mean, there were a few parts that like were really fucking freaky.
Yeah.
And then the end just a little much. It felt like the game, David Fincher's The Game. You know what I mean? Where it's like, okay.
You're
You know?
immediately like, I'm not into it now.
Yeah, where it's like, oh wow, all the coincidences is so smart and
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, the fucking dark web guys are just so great at everything.
Yeah.
Kind of one of those things. It was like a 2.5, but I had fun watching
Yeah.
it.
So it's
you know?
written by Ryan Johnson. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Dude,
you know?
Knives Out is so smart and
You
clever.
fucking genius.
It's
You
so-
remember when Princess Leia flew through space?
I watched September 5, which I said was great. Fucking loved it. We talked about it already. The last one that I have on the list was Ready or Not.
The hide and seek movie.
Oh, it's the
Yes.
the married they get married and like
Yeah.
the family plays like a traditional
Yes.
like
Yeah.
everybody hides in the mansion.
We're a family of game makers, and this is the game we will play for you. So you're the family. You know, like that whole thing.
Yeah.
Samara Weaving.
Yes.
Dude.
Fuck.
Dude, the third act is just so good. Have you seen it?
So,
I have not seen it, but I
Okay,
remember
I
these
won't-
trailers.
I won't spoil anything, but goddamn, the last like 20 is
She's
so
so
fucking-
badass, dude.
She's a great actress.
She's flipping badass as fucking get out, dude.
She's a far be it for me to say a scream queen.
Good fucking actress.
She's amazing in this.
You see that clip of her like screaming on like
Yeah.
some late night show?
It was like Jimmy Fallon or some shit.
Yeah.
This came out 2019. This was under the radar for me. I mean, like, not under the radar. I saw people liked it. It looked fun, but it kind of looked like You're Next, where it's like just one of those
Yeah.
horror comedy things that I was just
Sure.
like, I'm kind of over like the fun horror right now. I want like serious, dark,
I want some
twisted
dark and
fun.
twisted, demented shit.
Puts on the Unfriended Dark Web.
Yeah, but
I'm not in the mood for something lowbrow. I'm thinking something kind of like a thriller.
I think when it came out, that's kind of what I was in. I wasn't in the
Right,
mood for
right.
something like this.
Yeah.
After Unfriended Dark Web, I was like, all right, let's get some dumb shit on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready or Not is fun. It's a
Yeah.
blast. Samara Weaving, like I said, fucking excellent in this. Just a big, fun, fucking horror time.
Mm-hmm.
Summer fun, top
Really,
down.
really
yeah.
cathartic movie too.
Yeah, excellent. And she's the family around her is really funny,
Yeah.
and they're pieces of shit. Obviously,
Nice.
they're like rich people, and she hates them all.
Yeah, they're trying to kill her.
Hell
Yeah,
Basically.
Yeah.
That's not a spoiler.
But they're
Yeah,
like,
she's like prey. Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're like pretentious and rich, and then like the aunt is like the overtly evil
yeah.
character with an axe, like chasing people around and shit.
Yeah. I love that there's always like a fucked up like cousin or nephew that's like alcoholic and like
Caleb Landry Jones.
Yeah, Caleb Landry Jones
There's
type.
always a Caleb Landry Jones character, whether it's Succession or like Get Out. There's always like this just like really dark and like.
He's like, you know, the thing about people like you don't get people like me.
Yeah, but he's like self-aware. He's like, my family fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, he's like
Yeah.
that kind of guy.
Played by Adam Brody, who's fucking awesome.
I love him. I want to see him in more shit.
I know.
He's such a good, like, snarky guy.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
really good. He was almost the Flash at one point.
Oh, man.
who is Adam
That'd have
Brody?
been really good.
Adam Brody. I'm trying to think of what else he was in. He's just,
OC.
yeah, he's just one of those like guys.
Really snarky, like sarcastic.
Literally, you'll know what I mean when you find him.
I'm
Oh, he's a guy. He looks like fucking Joe from You.
Yeah, pretty much. Very sarcastic, really clever. Funny.
he's in like Suits or something, right?
Some shit.
No. I don't think so.
He was in The Pianist and The Brutalist.
No, dude.
That's Adrian
That's-
Brody, dumb fucking asshole.
He fucking got us again.
Yeah, Adam Brody was almost the Flash in George Miller's Justice League.
That makes perfect sense.
George Miller? What?
Did you guys not know George Miller almost did a
What
Justice
the
League
living
movie?
fucker? What?
So whenever the writer's strike happened in like the early 2000s, it so it was going to be the Justice League movie that took place right after Superman, or right before Superman Returns, after the Dark Knight trilogy, something like that. Anyways, George Miller casted and fucking started shooting principal cast for the Justice League movie.
What the fuck?
Adam Brody was the Flash.
He'd be a good Flash.
Armie Hammer was Batman.
Good Batman.
And I can't remember anybody else really, but it was fully casted. There are shots of them in costume and everything. It's
Shit.
interesting. George
That'd be
Miller of Mad Max fame.
It'd be such a bummer
Of Happy Feet fame.
if you were in that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
oh, dude,
I would
I'm fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Like, actually,
I'm
no,
gonna be
never-
in a fucking Justice League movie.
Oh shit! I guess I'll just eat women now.
Right.
Yeah.
What else? What can you do? What else? What other options are there? Genuinely,
I'm glad that Armie Hammer was not Batman. I hate that.
I don't know.
The voice, I don't get it.
He's
at
a good voice.
all. No, like the voice, I get it. Sorry, the voice, I
okay.
get it. Everything else, I'm like, nah. I
He's got the chin. He's got the voice. He's a tall guy. He's kind of imposing. He kind of fits the bill. I think so. Yeah, he's got like fucking like yellow hair or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, that bothers me. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like him for Batman, but that's just me.
You'd have watched
You
it.
need a
Yeah.
you need a goth dude to be Batman.
Robbie Pattinson.
You like exactly like Armie Hammer's not a goth dude. He doesn't look like he has fucking black eyeliner on ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he also.
Sure. Yeah.
I kind of
But
get what you're
then
saying. Like,
He's
he
fucking
is-
like Homelander type.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
So he is a Superman
Yeah.
type.
Captain
not a-
America.
He would be a good
Yeah.
Captain America for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he makes it. It works physically, but not his overall vibe is not Batman.
Green Arrow.
Do you know what he'd be perfect for? And Daredevil Born
Aquaman.
and he'd be good. Yeah, for like the old school Aquaman. And Daredevil Born Again, you remember the guy that's like the military dude?
Yeah.
He'd be perfect as that guy.
Yeah. Armie Hammer's not a fucking Batman type for me. But I would have, of course, I would have seen Justice League Reborn or something.
Yeah, of course we would watch. Yeah.
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 But yeah, it didn't end up happening. But there's shots of the costumes. It's pretty cool.
Bummer. But Adam Brody was almost Flash, which would have been perfect.
He
Yeah,
literally
great.
was for a few days, basically.
Poor guy.
Probably like a Wally West Flash or something, I guess.
I think it was Barry Allen.
Shit. Okay. I would imagine that he would have been too young then, but I don't know how old he is. He looks young in these
He was probably
photos.
one of the bigger names at the time, and I think Flash was like the most important character of that story.
Well, shit.
The script is
Which
out
makes
there.
sense.
The
'cause-
script is out
yeah.
there. It's impressive.
Anyways, Ready or Not's good.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that all for you?
That's it.
All right. Next up, I got around to watching Gladiator 2.
Oh,
This is a solid, fun time. I enjoyed it.
Paul Mescal.
Paul Mescal, he's great.
You love Paul Mescal.
He's great. Everything I've seen him in, he's been fucking exceptional.
Dude, watch Normal People.
I have not seen that, and I will.
It will rip your goddamn heart out.
I remember you talked about it a while ago.
Dude,
Yeah.
one of the best
with
series.
Daisy Edgar Jones, dude.
Yep.
Wife.
It's one of the best like romantic things ever.
Hell yeah.
Check it out.
Gladiator 2 is a good movie. Denzel is in it. He's good. He's amazing in everything he does, but like in this, it kind of feels weird for him to be in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Why, Alex?
because I don't know. It's not what you're trying to imply. It's not that because they were around there then historically.
Were they?
They were. It just feels kind of off. I don't know. It's weird.
Fuck
like
you, dude.
But it's good. Like, I'm not saying he's bad in the movie. Like, he is good. It's just
I get what you're saying.
you know what I mean? He
His
kind of has the
vibe-
same accent that he has in regular life, and then he brings that to Gladiator.
Yeah.
My thing is, it's Gladiator 2.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it.
Does it do the same thing like we talked about, where it's just like, oh, it's just the same movie but kind of remade and
Yes,
modernized?
100%.
It's safe, I guess.
Yeah. It's fun. It's got huge moments and stuff that make you go, oh shit, they did that, which they probably didn't do that, but it's cool to think about.
Yeah.
Like filling the Coliseum with water and putting sharks in it, and then having a naval battle that they fucking get eaten by sharks, and it's fucking
I love
crazy.
how Ridley Scott is just like taking like history now and being like, fuck it, what if I put sharks inside of there?
He's like, shut up, nerds.
yeah,
Fuck
and they're
you.
like, actually, and he's like, oh, were you there? Like he's that's what he's saying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
people
yeah.
in press interviews. They're like,
Tell me it didn't happen, fuckers.
Fuck you.
Napoleon didn't actually shoot cannons into a frozen lake, and he's just like, "Oh, were you there?" And they're like, "What?"
Well-
and he's like, "It's a movie, idiot." You know, he's just like,
Oh fuck! I forgot
Oh,
that.
fucking-
I forgot you were Ridley Scott in his fucking 110s,
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
Gladiator 2 and fucking.
It's like, you fucking assholes didn't pipe up about Alien, though, did you?
yeah. But like, I like how at least he's not doing a Megalopolis era shit. you
Oh
know?
my god, no!
Jesus.
Like,
Which I still need to see.
Yeah.
People are really rooting for that to get like a Criterion release.
Dude, what if it was nominated? That'd been so great.
Oh my god!
I mean, it wouldn't be any worse than Emilia Perez.
I know.
Didn't they like rescind a lot of their nominations?
No.
No,
No.
was that
They're
like,
just
fake news?
They're canceling the trans actor that was in it because
Carla Sofia Gascon.
Yeah.
something, because she had a bunch of like racist tweets and just a bunch of
It's like I had the cheat codes though.
cancelable shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
they took her out of the campaign completely.
Shit.
Yeah, like the advertising of it, basically. Yeah.
She should crash the red carpet.
Oh, so if she wants to go, she has to pay for herself. Netflix is saying like, we're not paying for her to do anything now.
It's crazy. And
She
honestly,
should send Neil Gaiman in place of her.
honestly, like out of all the nominations, I thought that one, like, I thought she was pretty good in that movie.
Zoe Saldana was way better than her in that movie.
Zoe Saldana was great.
Yeah, they both committed, but I thought she was great. I thought she like acted her ass off in a movie that was genuinely bad and silly. I thought there was good acting in it.
That's fair.
Understandable.
But, of course it
Now
some
they're
shit gets
canceled
dug
as
up.
fuck.
Yeah.
They-
Dude, if we ever get nominated, we're so fucked.
It's over.
You're so fucked.
Dude, we're so fucking fucked.
Fucking dead in the water, buddy.
Yeah, we've got fucking 200 hours of cancel.
Can't run for office. Goddamn.
Listen, I was doing a bit for several years.
Yeah.
I was doing a bit for several years.
Several
where
years.
so-
I'm committed.
It's ironic.
Yeah.
I was playing a character.
Sorry.
I obviously don't think that,
Yeah.
even though I thought it at the time.
Okay, finally got around to watching this movie that everyone and their grandmothers has been telling me to watch, and it's a masterpiece. Hundreds of Beavers.
Oh.
Dude, watch this fucking movie ASAP.
All right.
Dude,
I hate the campaign. I hate it.
I haven't seen much about the campaign. I've just seen other people tell me to watch it.
It's just like they're making promos out of everybody else's movie and they're like making it a beaver. I'm just like, okay, shut the fuck up with this fucking movie. I don't know. Sorry.
I haven't seen any of that, so I'm like,
I
huh?
haven't either.
It's like every movie put a Nora and then it has a beaver in it. Like they're just
Oh, they're just mimicking all the the Oscar noms and putting
everything.
beavers on it?
Everything. Long legs, fucking all of it. Every movie poster that's come out in the last year, they've had a Hundreds of Beavers version of it.
That's pretty funny.
And I'm just like, okay.
I like it.
I haven't seen any of that, but it's pretty funny.
I think I'm just over it. And I think I just don't want to see this based on that alone.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's great. I'm just like, ugh, fuck off.
I've done that with
I get that.
lots
I
of things
totally
where
get
it's
it.
like, shut up about this movie. I'm watching it. I'm never watching it.
Dude,
now.
that was me with Smile, and then I was like, all right, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude, this is genuinely like top 5 comedies ever.
Wow.
I cannot sing these praises high enough.
Damn. Okay.
It is crazy good, and it's a fucking silent film, which I know.
Is there a score on it?
Yes.
Okay. So okay. At least
there's also like it's sort of a silent film because like it'll be like grunts and like exclamatory noises, and then they're like, oh shit, like I can't. It's okay. So there's a guy. He runs a apple cider distillery like in the north, and it's like snowy and frozen. Some shit goes wrong, and then he has to become like a fur trapper, and it's his journey of being like the greatest fur trapper in the north or whatever. but you've got like the execution. It's literally a Looney Tunes movie, live action.
That sounds
It's
great.
exactly that.
Okay.
I cannot tell you enough how good this movie is.
All right.
5 out of 5, easily. So good.
Hey, speaking of, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I totally get why everyone's like, you please watch this movie, because I finally got around to it.
Would it have moved your top shit around?
I don't think it came out last year. It officially released in 2022.
Yeah, see, that's the whole
Oh.
thing is like, yeah, well, it had a release and then it had like then it got into like a festival and then it's like came out like every year since 2022 or something.
Right.
There was some weird thing, loophole. of
Right.
it,
I'm
like-
annoyed.
I understand.
Unjustly.
I understand. I understand, but if you ever get around to watching it, I mean, after I got 20 minutes into the movie and it was filled with so many high quality and creative gags and jokes and things that I was like, how the fuck are they going to keep this up the whole time? And they did, and I was like, holy shit!
Damn. Okay.
This movie's amazing.
I'm probably laughing the whole time.
I was, dude. I swear to God,
Dude, I'm watching it tonight.
dude, I swear I was like smiling ear to ear for like an hour straight.
God damn.
Wow.
Dude,
God damn it.
High praise.
Yeah.
Slapstick is back. Let's go.
Dude. It's so good. I'm probably overhyping it to its detriment, so you'll be like, it's not going to live up to that. But just check it out.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
gonna be like you next week with Red Room. It fucking sucks, dude.
That's exactly what I said.
Just kidding.
But speaking of
Just
cool,
kidding.
speaking of cool ad campaigns, though, dude, the monkey,
Oh, let's fucking go.
they like long legs. Long legs.
I just went, oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, no, I'm in love with that campaign.
Dude, I don't.
Osgood, man.
I don't. Is it Osgood, or you think he's just got like Neon is like just getting full send on the
Gotta be
marketing?
Neon.
I guess.
I think Neon fucking loves Osgood, and they're
Yeah.
gonna make him that guy.
Yeah, I think so too.
He has the what is it called? The background. His fucking dad is the guy from Psycho,
Yeah.
Anthony Perkins.
Yeah,
He was in Legally Blonde.
He's the next name in horror. All of his shit looks amazing. They're like, okay, we're gonna. Maybe part of it is like we're gonna manufacture. This is the next guy
Yeah,
with
Sure,
our marketing,
yeah.
Marketing,
campaign. Which I'm cool with because I'm on board.
Yeah, they're branding him.
Yes,
They're giving him a brand which
because
I
he
love.
had 3 movies before this that were fucking nothing, dude.
Yeah,
Direct TV original movie,
Yeah.
fucking The Black Coat's Daughter, which is amazing.
that's a
dude.
pretty good movie.
Fucking awesome. And then I think Neon saw that and we're like, we're riding this guy's coattails. We're gonna fucking
Yeah.
shoot him to the moon, basically.
But Longlegs had one of the best ad campaigns I've ever seen. Whoever
Same
is
here.
behind that, if
Yeah.
it's Osgood or some ad agency or Neon, fucking 10 out of 10.
Collaboration, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that he had a lot to do with it, but fucking A, they are sending him to the moon.
Yeah.
The monkey looks amazing.
Yeah. The ad campaign is like they've been posting like MPAA ratings. So they've just been leaking the emails from MPAA, and it could be fake. But what they're doing is like they post an email, everything's blacked out, like who it's from or whatever.
They're
And
basically sending red band trailers to the MPAA. Sorry.
yeah, and they're saying like, and it's like, sorry, this is not suitable for audiences because of the baby on fire, this, that,
Oh,
this,
okay,
that,
okay.
and then they're blacking out like a few things, and also
so you
this,
just see the
this,
shocking
this.
things.
Yeah, you see a few shocking things, but then also they black stuff out, so it's like
redacted.
Yeah, it's like redacted. It's like what was so bad
Sure.
that they called it out. And then there's like follow-up emails. So they're like every few days they post something like that. And one of them was like, okay, what could we do to make this a regular trailer or whatever? And they're like pretty much all the excessive violence or something like that. Like pretty much all of it is fucked. And I don't know if they're real emails, but I hope they are because there's been time like you see that and you're like, damn, that's a campaign. That's all you have to do.
Sure.
Screenshot. It's a fucking Mac email, like from iCloud.
Yeah.
Just fucking post this with a few redacted things and be like, come see the monkey. It looks awesome.
It feels like whenever they were first campaigning fucking like Friday the 13th, where it's like, you will shit your life when you watch this movie. It's like, you like, please understand, this is just a movie.
You will
Like,
puke in the aisle.
yeah.
Yeah.
And fucking Willy Waffles like,
Fucking one finger in inflated cheeks.
Yeah. Exactly. But anyways,
that's what
for
they're
the
doing.
monkey.
And yeah, I'm in love with it.
I didn't.
Unlike Hundreds of Beavers, I'm in love with the Osgood Perkins.
I saw one trailer for the monkey, and I'm gonna be real. I unless we're gonna watch it for this podcast, I will never watch that.
what?
You're not into
It
that?
looks I'm not into it.
I'll be into it for the visuals, and you can tell it's kind of leading into like that comedy sort of thing too.
Sure.
More than
That's a horror
The
comedy.
monkeys after, yeah.
yeah, more than Long Legs for sure. It's less serious than Long Legs because like
100%.
even the trailer had like a sort of a tongue-in-cheek vibe to
But
it.
the thing I loved about Osgood Perkins, like what he did in Long Legs, was the moments of actual like horror and atmosphere that were serious. Like I was so captivated, and it sort of lost me in the supernatural aspect. And the monkey seems to be like I'm sure he'll get horror and scares and a good atmosphere and all that stuff. He's a great director, but it's not really what I'm into.
Gotcha. The cinematography alone is worth it for me.
100%.
He's a weirdo, and I love it.
Sure, yeah,
He's
cool.
also Stephen King short. I mean, what are we doing? He approves.
Yeah.
He approved of the movie, so you know it's.
I like this one.
Yeah, not The Shining.
Yeah. What the fuck does he know? All right. The Fall of Diddy. I finally learned what he did. Not a good guy.
What did he do?
A lot of not cool stuff. He's gonna fucking go in here.
Let's get a fucking pit. That's a pit joke. Let's fucking go. Open up this fucking
A
joke.
fucking mosh pit at a comedy show. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking.
Open up this fucking joke. That would be so funny to come out as stand up, just like acting like a vocalist with no band.
Yeah.
Just, what the fuck is up? And everybody's like,
Did you see that one comedian that opened a show like he like descended from like the pipes in the roof?
yeah.
He was like he was in like a vent and he splunked out of it.
Like he's Mario.
Yeah.
Dude, like he had like a harness and the thing and he broke out of like he was in a box kneeling for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And he descended onto the stage and he goes, "So what do you guys do for work?"
Oh, it's so fucking
And it came out
funny.
to like a classic rock song, like a bam, bam, like some fucking motorbike song.
Yeah.
motorbike.
You know what I mean?
You hit the mouse round and round. You fucking.
This is a hard rock moment.
But he descended all of that for like 10 minutes. He's
That's
like,
so funny.
trying to get out of the thing. He's like, "What do you guys do for work?"
It's hilarious.
All right.
Dude, he's not a good guy.
Then he's not a good guy. Yeah.
Dude, he shot a lady in the face point blank, and there were witnesses, and people were still like, "Free Diddy!" like in the early It's crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What do you mean he committed murder?
No, she lived, and she was witness, as were other people, and now
Was this at a freak off? He was like, this is fucking freaky.
this is in a club in like 2000. He was there with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, Jennifer Lopez literally brought him a gun to shoot somebody in the fucking face. It was crazy. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but why is nobody talking about that? Everybody's like, he's kind of perverted.
Because it happened in like the early 2000s and like I think the case was dismissed or something.
Yeah, this up and coming rapper like essentially took the fall for him. That he was like, is a whole fucking. It's all in the document. It's crazy. He's a fucking psycho.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
monstrous piece of shit.
Why did it take so long for all this
I
shit
don't
to
know.
come out? You know what I mean? When you hear this level of like fuckery,
He
you're like,
shot a woman in the face with witnesses.
yeah,
Because he was probably protected for a long time.
Yeah.
Rich,
No,
rich,
dude,
and-
he had there's an
And yeah,
episode.
he was like a billionaire, right?
Yeah, there was an episode about like there was an article where he's like, "Can I see the photo that you're going to use for that article?" And the editor-in-chief of a very well-respected magazine was like, "Sorry, it's just our policy that like we don't really do that until it's like gone to print." And then he's like, "Okay," and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And she's like been watching her back her whole life now. It's crazy, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
He's a
bad guy.
psycho. It's what the song "Bad Guy" by Billie Eilish is about. So that's all I got.
All right, let's talk about Florida Project.
Sean Baker, dude.
Big sad.
My boyfriend Sean Baker.
Come on the show anytime, Sean.
He's like, stop saying that.
Friend of the show. Sean
Please
Baker.
stop associating.
He
me with
unfollows
this
us
podcast.
immediately. He's like, fucking
Fucking losers.
Dude,
fuck this.
I thought I would be like I actually didn't plan to rewatch this movie before this because I've seen it so many times. I was like, I don't want to. I'm not in the mood for that big fucking heart pull right now. And then I was like, I'll put it on the background, kind of catch up on the broad strokes, and I of course got locked in.
Lock the fuck in.
It's-
It's
So-
a dad standing behind the couch movie.
Yeah.
Where you just, what's this?
Yeah.
For 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, performances, cinematography, the mood that it sets from the very beginning with the fucking celebration song. Celebration.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's bit of ironic use of the song.
It is in a way.
Bit of a
Wow, I
satire.
didn't catch that.
It kind of encompasses the fact that they're homeless, living in a hotel room just outside of Disneyland. The juxtaposition of the two really fucking.
You could argue this about classism.
I'm Dan Rather, and she's a whore.
Yeah, Florida Project.
We
man.
all get it, dude. If
Yeah.
you've watched the movie, you fucking understand. The fact that this movie exists, wasn't nominated for Best Picture, it's a fucking shame. It's a sham against the fucking Academy, but we already know it's a fucking sham.
Watch your back, Academy.
Interstellar deserved the Best Picture nomination. All right, anyways. This does not follow a 3-act structure. It is a Sean Baker joint, so guess what you're going to get, dude?
Real motherfuckers.
A slice of life.
Mm-hmm. A humanist slice of life.
Nani?
It's absolutely like all of his movies just like reek of like wholesome, genuine shit.
Humanness.
Yeah,
all of his
humanness.
Yeah,
Humanity,
yeah,
you could say.
Humanity.
yeah. They all feel like the background of the world that is happening in like a major motion picture where it's like, oh yeah, there are people going to Disney World and having the time of their lives, and then there are these people who live right next to it and don't have access.
He is the master of making movies about things that you drive by every day.
Yeah, just whole swaths of the human population that
Yeah.
It would be overwhelming to be Sean Baker because like every single time he gets a coffee, he's like, "What's the story?" You know what I mean? It would be like, "What's your story?" Like a barista, you know, like
Dude,
just all this shit.
He's literally says that he casts he'll street cast all the time.
Yeah,
Like the little girl that lives in the other complex in this movie, her name is Jancy. He saw her at Target.
yeah.
And he approached his mom and he's like, "Hey, I want your daughter to star in a thing." She's like, "What the fuck are you talking
Get
about?
out of here, pedophile.
Get away from me." He's like, he gave her the information. He's like, understandably, I gave her my information. And then after a few days, she called back.
Yeah, he's like, Google me. I'm legit.
I've done stuff.
But it's like he just saw a little girl at Target. And is like, "Be in my movie."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think he's a genius in that he's like a genius in like being able to detect chemistry and vibes.
Yeah.
So it's like, is this person act? No. Are they going to jive with this other girl? That's all I need to know.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
or like, is this mom going to jive with this? And it's like, he's kind of just going, that's my person based on like gut feeling, which I love, where it's just like, yeah, he says he used to cast off Vine and Instagram and
Yeah, the main woman in this, the mom, she was casted from Instagram.
yeah.
And she was local to the area. And a big part of casting on his part is like he wanted to take people that lived in that area of Florida that he could basically be like, "Well, I'm taking your summer vacation away from you, like all the kids."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "So at least you can be close to home and we don't have to fly you from anywhere." It's like, let's
Right.
just... And of course, they're going to understand this better than anybody, the area that we're at, right?
Mm-hmm.
In fucking Orlando.
Where I went to film school, they catch the vibe very well in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I went to. Yeah, I mean,
What about it spoke to you?
Just trash.
just the Floridians, man.
Yeah.
Like how like there is like that outskirt, but there's also just like the overall vibe of just like it's sunny, but then tropical storms in the afternoon, but then also sunny while it's raining and the humidity. It's like you use a
Ugh.
wet paper towel every day. You walk outside, you're like, fuck, like every day. It's just over.
Yeah.
As soon as you walk outside. And like there's something about it that's it and the humans in this, it captured perfectly. And it's evident it's like it's almost a cheat code to be like, why get an actor to pretend to be a Florida person when there's one right there?
Yeah.
And they're on camera, they're fine.
He categorized them by like, professionals, non-professionals, and like basically people on the street that
Yeah.
just live there. So like the people that you see in the hotels, they live in those hotel rooms.
Yeah.
In the motel rooms, like in both complexes, right? Whenever Willem Dafoe was cast, he was the only like professional actor basically in this whole
Right.
movie, right? Aside from Macon Blair, who has a cameo, and aside from, I think there were two other people that were like professional actors that have been working for a long time. But Willem Dafoe, when he was cast a week before he was scheduled to be like on call, he just toured other complexes around that influenced the production and talked to their managers and just fucking studied them and just talked to them and fucking hung out with them, right? And then came to the production with a list of things. He's like, okay, I need to wear this watch. I need to have this type of t-shirt. I need to have a belt. I need to have, like, basically
Sunglasses with the string on.
yeah, those
Yeah.
sunglasses, specifically those sunglasses. So he's like, he took influence from all of these human beings that actually do this job, which is such a Willem Dafoe thing to do.
Yeah.
To like get into the character. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking study this guy and really nail it down.
Dude, he's been on a fucking tear for the last like 10 years.
For the last like 40 years.
Yeah.
One of the best actors of our
Easily.
time.
Yeah, ever. I mean, it was interesting. There was this interview because I said I was like, oh, I don't need to rewatch this movie, and then I rewatched it and watched all the special features. Like I was just locked in.
Yeah.
And there was an interview with Sean where he's like, I was worried about Willem Dafoe being like, oh, that's Willem Dafoe. Like, I'm not going to believe him as a Florida manager. And then he's like, on the first day of set, on like the first scene, he's like, oh, Willem's gone. That's Bobby.
Fuck
And
yeah.
it was like, oh, well. And that's so evident too. Like something about the wardrobe or just his overall vibe. It's like, this is just a really sweet guy who has to run everything himself.
Yeah.
But he also like he makes people play by the rules, but he also cares so much about everybody.
He bends the rules enough to accommodate for people's circumstances. Like when he's like, look, you got to go for one day because if you don't, you have to establish residency. Can't have that. So just go for one day. Hey, why aren't you honoring the deal? What the fuck? We do not honor the deal anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yes. And even he's just like in their corner. He's just like,
But he also has to play by the rules and like do his job.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do his job well.
Like that other owner comes in is like, that's a fine. That's a fine.
He's like, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll let him know. Yeah.
yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
then fuck off. Obviously, I'm going to watch out for my people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also with an eye of like, I have a job to do.
Yeah.
You know, ultimately, right? Like,
He's got to keep this place up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he has to kick people out. That's part of he's like, that's part of the dichotomy of a character like this, where it's like they care, but they have a job to do. And he does that so well. The way that he balances both of them, not undone by one of the best scenes in the movie is whenever the fucking creepy pederast shows up.
Oh,
like,
I fucking love
Yeah.
that
the
part.
kids that are like playing outside and like this creepy old man's like, what are you doing? You know, that
Hi,
whole-
kids. Having fun?
Why don't you have a seat right over there? Okay.
Oh, you want a soda?
he spots him immediately, dude.
Dude. Yeah.
That whole sequence,
Excuse me, can I help you?
No, that's okay.
fucking perfection.
And how he doesn't make a big scene. It's just like he just takes him away.
And
No,
then
we'll
he
get
keeps
you a
looking
soda.
back.
Yeah, like
He's like,
no,
nope.
we're getting you
Yeah.
a soda. You want a soda?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
You know what's not
endearing.
good for being thirsty? Soda.
I
Yeah.
read in a magazine it's not so good for quenching your thirst.
Yeah,
Have tea, hot tea.
Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
then he makes him buy the soda. He's just staring. He's just fucking intimidating the fuck out of this guy that knows that he's caught.
Mhm.
He's
he's like, you're not Chris Hansen. I'm fine.
Yeah. And then he's like, aren't you going to drink the soda? You just bought it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
drink- Oh, yeah. Bam! He fucking knocks that shit out. Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
dude.
Fuck out of here.
Love that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like,
He channeled as Norman Osborn in that scene.
yeah,
Back to formula.
Do you know what I sacrificed? I'm something of a better ass myself.
yeah. That's he's such a he's in their corner, and it's so endearing.
Yeah.
And especially whenever like you have a character, not Mooney, but her mom, that is just so fucking ungrateful or for everything.
Like she just can't fucking help herself.
No.
Yeah.
Ever.
She's so mean to him, and she doesn't realize that he's in her corner always.
Yeah.
Dude, the scene where she turns in the rent money, she's like, "You don't trust me?" He's like, may I count it?"
Dude, that scene just fucking reeks of improv,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Where like he kind of broke and laughed, and
He's
like
like,
she's
"Can
like,
I please?"
Yeah, because like
You gonna put that in there?
May I count it? May I count it? Good girl, you got your rent. Let me count it. Get out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
good girl, you got your rent.
Yeah.
And I was like, the whole movie's a fucking smile.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I mean, until you're fucking crying in the last 10 minutes. But
Yeah.
like, holy shit. Like the whole movie's just like, I don't know. It puts like a microscope on just every human being. And like,
And we haven't even mentioned the fucking kids.
Dude, it so weirdly captures living in an apartment complex and just like being given carte blanche to just like, yeah, your parents are just like, just run around.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
get out of the apartment
Play
until,
in the parking lot.
until nighttime.
Yeah.
Like, just like,
Yeah. It's like when you watch it, it's like, yeah, maybe CPS should get involved.
right.
But then like you're watching what they're doing and it's like, I mean, they did burn.
They
a whole
did burn a
fucking-
house
They
down.
did burn a building down. But the rest of it, it's like they're you don't want her to lose her kid.
No,
Yeah.
and he was even talking about how like the idea of the film isn't to determine or decide whether or not she's a good mom. It's to empathize with a human being.
Right.
That's the whole point of the movie.
Yeah.
You're empathizing with her. You're empathizing with Mooney. You're empathizing with Jancy, the
Scooter.
mom. What's it?
Scooty, yeah.
All of them. Like you're empathizing with these human beings that are put in circumstances that ordinary people would not understand.
Yeah.
And you are understanding it through their lens.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
I think like anybody else, this would feel exploitative or exploitate.
Right, but because he's got such a deft hand at making this exact type of movie,
Yes.
it just feels so natural.
No, and a big part of it is he's using the people that live there.
Right.
Right.
Like that's incredible, man.
Like that's the whole
Changed
thing.
some of their lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard like a lot of the people in his movies are just like, oh, I can like be happy now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that to me, this and Takeout are the closest to each other in his filmography. Like Red Rocket feels more like a Nora, but like this and Takeout feel.
You haven't seen Tangerine yet?
I need to see Tangerine,
Dude.
and that other one that got announced for Criterion,
Oh yeah, I never even heard of that one.
Mister something. I don't
But yeah,
know.
Tangerine is literally the sister of this movie.
Okay.
They're very, very similar. That's when he first got into his like humor and
Okay.
drama bag.
Yeah. No, I will watch it.
Tangerine
Yeah.
fucking fucks, dude.
I gotta
Love
watch it.
He's weird because like I've seen like maybe half his movies, but I'm like I'll die for him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
he's one of my favorite directors. Yeah, same here, dude. I feel the same way. And I didn't even love Red Rocket, but like I still feel like he's one of my favorite current working directors.
Yeah, he's so good at getting like the most charming performances out of people that it's like it's crazy.
Dude, like I was watching one of those behind the scenes featurettes, and the way he's directing.
Guys, talk about whatever you want. It doesn't need to be the lines. It doesn't need to be the lines.
It's most of the clips of him were directing the kids, but like he would just be like, now farts, sing a song about farts, sing it, and then they would start doing stuff, and then there was other scenes where he's like, all right, so he was feeding them lines,
Yeah.
but then he'd be like remember that scene with the buffet, like her final like,
Oh my God,
her,
yeah.
like it's heartbreaking.
I wish
when
there
you
was
rewatch
candy
it.
made out of forks.
Yeah.
Or forks made out of candy or whatever.
He fed her that line,
Yeah.
and then she like improv you in the clip you can see them filming that exact take.
And drink it, and when you're done, put it down and go.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to burp.
I wish I had a bigger stomach.
Wish I had a bigger stomach. Like I was pregnant. I'd fit food in that.
And like I could fit so much food if I was pregnant. And like she's just going, and you can see the
Yeah.
crew like they were having fun, and he encourages that improv in like a sense that just it shines in every single movie.
So unlike a movie like Room, where Jacob, the little boy in that movie is a great child actor,
Right.
acting well in a movie. This is like the best child acting ever in
period.
cinema.
Because he didn't have them act; they were just being themselves.
They were
Yeah.
literally, it's kids on screen is what this movie is. Like
Yes.
they are just running amok as children do.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Dude, if you watch the behind the scenes clip of when they filmed her crying and saying bye to her friend,
Oh my God.
watch that. It'll rip your fucking heart out.
dude.
Dude, it's like
He said she got it on the first take.
Mom, we gotta go. Please.
You're my best friend.
You're my best friend, and this may be the only time I want to see you. I'm going to see you again.
Hey, say goodbye.
Bye.
No, the other way, that way, that way. Go that way, go that way. Okay, cut, guys. Cut, let me go and help her.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
dude, watch that featurette. It is fucking heartbreaking because like she's sitting there like trying to cry, and she's like, "Don't say stuff. I'm thinking about sad things." And everyone's really quiet, and then they're giving her small notes like, okay, say the lines again. Put your hand on her shoulder and say, "This is your friend. You're gonna say bye to her." And then she just starts to fucking break. And she completely melts down. You see everybody.
Like,
you see,
oh, shit.
You see everybody look at the monitor and point like tears are going down her face. I was fucking weeping on this watch, dude.
Sean Baker said that he was crying while they were shooting that scene.
Dude, and then they get all the lines, and then they say cut, and she is a mess. It's like, it's really sad. You're watching it, and they're like, make sure she's okay, and she's still like off camera, still just like, what is it okay? Like she's like,
they traumatized her.
Dude, it is so, but they were so, nice.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're not like, see if that bitch is okay.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece. I mean, I think now, since I watched Anora, I was like, oh, this is my favorite Sean Baker, but I recognize that Florida Project is his masterpiece, even though I liked Anora better.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, this is the one, dude. Like, that's
the thing is, like, it's so fucking hard to choose. Like,
yeah.
Well, wait, because that's what I want our game to do. I want to rank Sean Baker at the end of the movie. All right. So Willem Dafoe, we talked about the mother. I think, okay. One of my favorite aspects of the mom, who, like we said, was casted from Instagram. He just found her on Instagram. She was local to the area.
I read that she had a marijuana-themed bikini clothing company called Chronicle. So there's that.
Very Mia Khalifa of her.
Very Mia Khalifa of her.
Fucking phenomenal in this. She's literally that person. Like, she is embodying a person that is exactly like that.
Yeah.
It is. And you see that sort of... her and her best friend in the movie, they were both cast without any sort of previous acting experience, and they were tasked with developing their own backstory, because Sean Baker's like, honestly, I need you guys to figure out who your characters are, but I don't need to know who they are. You don't need to tell me, because I'm not shooting your whole life. I'm shooting this portrait of you at this time.
Right.
And they were tasked with the fucking acting coach to go through all of this, who worked with the kids as well. Shouts to the acting coach in this movie. Amazing. But my favorite thing about her is her perfectly encapsulated her entire character with one shot. The very last shot of her in the entire movie is perfect. It is just an exact microcosm of everything that she is.
Where she screams?
It's fuck yo, and it's just from like her nose down. That frame is brilliant, dude. Fuck yeah! And that's the last thing you see of her in the entire movie. Is that just perfect, and it's mirrored with the shot of Mooney when she's crying, in the doorway talking to her friend, saying goodbye for the last time.
Dude, the editing on that, I'm not an editor, but even as someone that's never edited, I'm like, oh, this is so good.
That scene was so perfect, because it was like, as it's building, she's like, wait, why are you touching me? And then they're arguing, oh, you want me to put stuff in a bag? And like, they're cutting away mid-sentence, which I love. Like, oh, fuck. And then it would go back to the girl, like, why? Where am I going? What? And it was just like, that creates so much like tension.
Unease.
Because you're like, you're not even getting all the scenes, and it's very like jarring to go from this to that and jump you around like that. Yeah.
And all shot on 35, by the way, which fucking hell, dude.
Right, dude.
Oh
it's
my
like,
God.
you're doing a movie with children. Oh, do you want to do it on 35? Good fucking luck.
Yeah.
Which is, I bet, what every producer was going, like, you want to do fucking what? Dude,
they didn't finance this movie right away. Like, it got turned down. All the treatment, everything. They were like, fuck, we're not making this movie.
Yeah.
And he had to make Tangerine instead. And that gave them the confidence to be like, okay, we'll finance this movie.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm watching Tangerine like tomorrow.
Dude, it's just a sister of this movie. For real. Not as good.
Is it big sad?
No, it's actually funnier. It's pretty funny.
All right.
So
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah, like the
quick,
the juxtaposition of those two shots, and then of course at the very end, it's all shot on 35, and then the very last sequence is filmed on an iPhone, dude.
Yeah.
So the second that Jancy puts her hand on grabs,
and it's like a higher shutter speed, it looks like,
Moody's hand, that second right there from then on is shot on an iPhone, which is for a lot of things. It's a different perspective. Sean and the co-writer said it's like, this is an interpretation sequence. It's like, you can kind of determine what you think happens, but it's kind of left up to you to understand that this is not what actually happens.
Right.
Because they don't just waltz into Disney.
This is what she
They
wishes.
don't waltz into Disney.
Oh, shit, dude.
Holy fucking shit.
Send a few, dude. Send a few off that.
They don't waltz into Disney. in real life, but it's left to interpretation. And then it was shot on an iPhone because they can't shoot on Disney with a fucking 35 millimeter camera.
So sneak in a Panavision just on a steady cam.
Oh, this is my daughter.
Yeah. So it's just what I shoot my family films on.
Yeah.
Sean Baker shot that with his iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also, there was a clip in the BTS of him shooting the security footage with his iPhone too.
All right, now guys, run out.
Remember when William Dafoe was like watching them go into the electrical thing?
Yeah.
That was just him like going like this. And he's like, now go into the room, try the doorknobs. He's just holding his iPhone up
That's
there.
awesome.
Wow.
And then he went, when he came down, he was like, yeah, that's why it's easier to make movies on iPhones.
And that's why it's easier to shoot an iPhone movie.
That's awesome.
But yeah, but that scene, my interpretation,
Let's do it.
like in my head, it's like they just ran into Disneyland. That's where I went with it. Where it's like, I know
You
it's
thought
like,
it was literal?
that's what I think that's what I want to believe.
Sure.
Because I know that's not what happens, but I'm so in love with the characters that it's like
You want them to be happy. Yeah.
I want her, like, she goes, like, that's and the fact that they live in a place called the Magic Castle.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then the last shot is them running into a magic castle. And it's like, that is so poetic, but like, it's like a last hurrah. In my head, it's like, we're going to fucking Disneyland. We've lived next to this forever.
And the fact that it was Jancy that made that decision for them.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man.
And like we've had to watch people, tourists come through here, and we're just the basically homeless people that live here.
That tourist couple that does come through there and they're like, oh, we can't stay here. This would be a nightmare for us for one night.
Exactly.
Like,
And they say, fuck it, we're going to the place that we've lived next door to and never been to, like for childhood happiness. And I was just like,
yeah.
just as soon as she starts breaking down, I was like, what the fuck? And they run in, and like, I imagine, they get found and whatever, but my interpretation is that happened. But I like that it's open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he didn't say exactly what happens, but I think at least my interpretation was that they don't get in. They probably just run off, and they probably go to the tree or something, like somewhere nearby that isn't Disneyland.
Yeah, they go and play.
Yeah.
So it's in their imagination. It's their head. Or
Yeah.
whatever, but, an early draft of the script on day 13 of 38 shoot days, he rewrote the movie. There's a shot in like the BTS featurette where he's like, I warned all my producers about this. There's a point about halfway through production where I realized what the movie's about.
We talked to June about early on. There's that moment in which, I'm going to be rewriting. And there's that moment where I think I realize what the movie is about.
And he's
Nice.
like sitting down, and then it shows them like crunching in the hotel room, like rewriting stuff. Well, the early drafts have Haley falling into like a severe drug addiction again.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And in this one, it's like there was a fight that was the big fight where Haley knocks her friend out was going to be in public at the pool, and it was going to be a much bigger deal. But now he's like, no, this is going to be, in her room and blah, blah, blah.
Dude, having it from right behind Scooty's head, so where you're just, and he's like not even reacting.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
You see all of the trauma that happens in this movie is seen through their
eyes,
perspective, the children's perspective,
And
all of it.
That was another thing I wanted to mention too. I mean, maybe the camera was at a low height because that's how you film children.
Yeah.
But even with shots without children in them, there's a lot of low looking up shots,
Yeah.
like of William Dafoe, of parents, of people going in and out, and I'm like, oh, that's genius. It's just like it's
you, the audience, are facing that trauma through their eyes the whole time.
POV innocence
For sure.
Ashley as a character, I like the way they presented her to where the first bit is she's just like the waffle lady.
Yeah.
And so like you sort of ask yourself the question, like, why the fuck do they just get waffles from this lady? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then you see them go out to party, and they're sort of like partners in crime-ish in that way. But then you see Haley knock the fuck out of Ashley for rightfully calling her out for her bad decisions.
but wrongfully calling CPS, in my opinion.
Fair. To your point, you see Mooney in several instances, like in the bathtub with like the music blaring.
Dude,
That
those
happens-
are brutal.
That happens like 3 consecutive times, and like you don't like you just think it's just like, oh, it's just another glimpse into the life, right?
Yeah.
It's just
On a
the first-
rewatch, the context is there, and you're like, oh, I see exactly what he's doing.
So it's not until the third time where obviously her mother's prostituting and the guy walks into the bathroom. It's like, what the fuck?
There's a kid in here.
There's a fucking kid in here. What the hell? So it puts into context the earlier moments in the movie, and especially when you do a rewatch, you're like, oh shit, each of those times she was prostituting right then,
dude. It's when she's like, let's take some bikini shots together. Like that's her setting up the fucking profile, and you don't like your first watch through. You're like, oh, she's kind of being a fun mom right now. This is awesome. And then they're starting OnlyFans. Yeah, the context, fuck,
dude. I think the real tragedy of it all is that I do think she is a good. Like, she is a good mom that cares about her daughter.
Right.
Clearly, she wants to give her everything.
Yeah.
Like, order whatever the fuck you want. We're going to Dollar General and you can buy literally the entire fucking store as soon as she has money, right? And I think she's, at least my interpretation of it is like she's giving this girl everything that she didn't have.
Right.
But she also doesn't know how to discipline. She doesn't know how to steer them in the right direction because she was never given that
and
opportunity.
she's a chronic bad decision maker.
Yeah.
So that immediately is just like the...
But she doesn't have a fucking choice, dude.
Yeah.
She probably got pregnant at 15 years old.
Right.
Like,
she's very young and her daughter is like walking around, running around, talking.
Yeah. And
she's the sassiest of the children in the movie. So that's great. Like... You know what I mean?
Yeah, like daughter, like mother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. And you see it there. It's like, oh, it's the cycle repeats.
Yeah.
Because Mooney's going to be the exact same way, dude. She's going to be loud and obnoxious and all of that, and which is why I was talking about the juxtaposition of the final shot that you see of the mom versus Mooney when she's crying. It's like they're both crying in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. True. And when he first casted them or did like casting calls and introduced them to each other, he told Haley, don't act like you're her mother, act like you're her older sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is the
and
vibe.
It's like that kind of like reset the vibe for like it is their overall like dynamic.
Yeah. Because just doesn't know what a mom is, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Doesn't know how to be a parent.
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is like, what if I'm just the coolest person ever for this kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what you see.
Just doing her best.
Fucking excellent.
This is also the first time I picked up on the double meaning of the Florida Project. Like it's a project, like the projects.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm assuming that was probably like a working title. Like,
Sure.
oh, this is my Florida project.
And then he's like, oh, I'll just keep that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's in Florida.
that was what Disney was calling Disneyland at the time. Like whenever they were first building it, it was called the Florida Project.
Did not know that.
Oh shit! I had no idea. A chipper meaning. Wow, it goes deeper.
Wow.
Welcome to Fun Film
A
Facts.
fucking schoolboy Q over here, dude.
Fucking what's up, guys?
Dude, her getting her last meal at that buffet. Like
That was brutal.
In the rewatch, you know it's kind of her last like hurrah, and I think Haley knows it too, so she takes her there.
I mean,
That's
she
even
runs
more-
around in the rain with her and stuff. She's like, I'll just do whatever I can to be with her. It's so sad.
You only pick up on those details on the rewatch because you know she's about to lose her, but
Yeah.
like,
And she knows.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's not a fucking idiot, dude. She knows what she's doing.
No,
in this entire movie.
and I love like even when she's going to get like her perfume, she's like, "Do you get a discount for buying more?" And the lady's like, "It doesn't get cheaper than this."
yeah, this
It's
is wholesale. Dude, another crazy thing. All those perfume shots for them selling perfume was candid.
I believe that.
He's literally, he was like, you can see him planning it in like the hotel room in a production meeting. He's like, all right, all this needs to be candid. We'll get clearances after.
And I would love this stuff to be candid camera stuff. This would be ideal for that. This is really in which I would really like to see the way real people react to this mom and daughter trying to sell perfume and then getting clearances after.
He's like literally saying they ran up to people, and you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah, those
And
are
it comes
real
through.
pedestrians.
Yeah.
And he filmed it with a telephoto lens.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck it, we'll get the permission later. I love that.
One of the truest, like Mighty Joe Young, guerrilla filmmakers, dude.
I so totally agree. This is also an Impractical Jokers film.
The new Joker.
Because of all the candid shots. So it sets it up in both of those universes.
Couple other things that were amazing happy accidents. The double rainbow.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Remember the shot of them like an arcing rainbow perfectly over the motel? That there was a rainstorm that shut down production for like hours, and right after that, a double rainbow showed up over the Magic Castle Motel, and he was like, "Get the girls back here," because they were like off for the day or something. He was like, "Get them back here." It's all in the featurette. Like,
Just looking over the girls' heads over there at the Magic Castle.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, how fast can you get the two girls over here? It doesn't matter. All I need is their hair.
no, we got to shoot that. And he's like, "What do you think, right there?" And DP's like, "Yeah, I'll just grab the fucking."
Yeah.
And they set up a quick shot, and then it wasn't like scripted. He just put them there, and the rainbow behind them or in
That's
front
the
of them.
poster of the film.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And he says, sing a song about rainbows.
We're rolling. Okay, sing a rainbow song, guys.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow.
What's at the end of the rainbow?
Rainbow is cool.
And then they just started riffing. And he's like, what's at the end of the rainbow? And they're like, there's gold at the end. They're like, let's go fight him. And they ran away.
Yeah.
It was like, that's a scene now. And then they ran away, and he says cut. He's like, there's a smile on his face. He's like, that just saved production $25K.
That's crazy.
He was like, I had a scripted scene with a rainbow over it. And he's like, that just saved CG $25K.
That just saved production $25,000.
That's amazing.
It's insane.
Dude, he's like the filmmaking equivalent of a guy that goes into a kitchen and there's shit in there, and he makes a fucking 3 Michelin star meal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
crazy.
No, for real. Yeah.
Let him cook, guys.
Yeah, literally.
One last thing I want. Well, two.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, two really big things I wanted to talk about. Gloria at the pool.
Oh my god.
I loved her. She was so.
You just
touched my tit.
Hey, he's touching my tit.
Oh, he's touching the tit.
Hey, the way it works. He's call the sheriff. He just touched my tit.
Yeah.
All right, well, I still want a suntan with my big, gorgeous tits out.
Yeah, she literally says
Yeah.
that. Like, all right, no margaritas. Well, fine. I'm still leaving my big tits out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that, but I still want to go topless in my big titties.
She was so funny.
Dude, and then the scene where she's on the bench, she's like, you only like me for my cigarettes. Like, that is another one that feels like improv, where it's like, no, I like you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Man, just Willem Dafoe interacting with everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody and everybody in this movie is perfection, dude. Oh, dude, it was heartbreaking whenever the dad is like moving out of the motel
Oh, my
with his
God.
kid. The kid that you think is going to be there the whole time. He's at the very beginning. And then he's leaving, and then he's like, sorry, man, I got to get rid of all your toys. There's no room in this.
We can get more toys.
Yeah, he's like, I'll promise when we get to New Orleans, I'll buy you brand new toys. And he's like, all right, kids, pick everything out. And the kid is just there, like, looking at all of his toys being taken by his friend. I mean, granted, they're his friends, but he's just like, fuck, man.
Yeah, it's
He's
rough.
like, I'm sorry. Fuck, it's heartbreaking.
Another really heartbreaking moment that I picked up on this rewatch was Willem Dafoe knows exactly what's happening with DCF or CPS, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And he knows what's going down, and he's like trying to shield her from it.
Yeah.
They're just talking. He's got to figure something out.
Yeah. And then
Dude.
even after, when he goes down and he has a cigarette, and he's hearing it all go down, and they're arguing, they're yelling. He's having a cigarette. He's like, like kind of like, you can see he's like disappointed or sad or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he looks at the woman doing laundry, and he's like, I'm gonna fix those by the end of the week.
She's like, "K."
She's like, "K." It's just his like last like Hail Mary of empathy, sort of, where he's just like, I'm like something bad is going down out of his control, and he's still is worried. He's like, he's not like trying to prove to her that he's good, but he's just like, it felt like such like a heart-wrenching moment. Like, I'm doing good.
Right.
Like, to her.
I'm gonna fix those machines by the end of the week.
Okay.
You see that moment too, even with his son, Caleb Landry Jones, in the movie, whenever they're like moving a refrigerator from like one place to another.
Yeah.
And just like they're in an, like they obviously have some issues like with him and the mom. He's like, don't fucking tell her I said happy birthday. You call her and tell her to take that shit
Take it back. Take it back. Happy birthday.
And then they fit this refrigerator into the elevator together. And like they're both on opposite sides with this fucking giant thing in between them. The symbolism of that.
Yeah.
Finish what you started.
He's like, "You gonna hit the fucking button?"
Yeah.
Or I love how like during that scene, like they agree to like they're like, "Fine, you won't do it, whatever, but finish the fucking job that you came here to do."
Yeah.
Dude.
Finish what you started.
Yeah.
That's about all I got for this.
It's
man.
crazy that there's like every single character is arguably the heart of the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, dude.
Like,
Yeah. And I mean, we've said the child acting, like they weren't acting, but this is some of the best acting I've ever seen.
This is the best like children on film movie.
Yeah.
Period. End of story.
Like
it's uncontested.
Like I was saying, like with Room, a very dramatic movie with a kid that is playing his fucking heart out. He's an amazing actor, dude. But it's like almost uncanny because it's like that's not how children act for real in real life.
Yes.
It's an amazing performance, but like this is like the first time I've ever seen like actual children be children in a movie.
Yeah. Every
it's
Sean
messy and fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
the kids are gross and sweaty and fucking, you know, it's just like all of that is just
Yeah.
exactly what those kids are.
And dude, the scene where Willem Dafoe is just staring at them eating the ice cream, and they're trying to like lick around the rim so that like none drips, and then like one single drip, and he's like, "That's it.
Yeah.
You're gone."
Okay, out. I warned you, one drip and you're out.
Oh, come on!
Out.
Yeah.
But he's like having fun with them too.
Yeah, dude. Where they're playing hide and seek, and he's like,
What's going on, Jancy? I got you! I got you! Move, Bobby! Move!
"Dude, dude."
Yeah.
So charming.
Every Sean Baker movie you could tell me is a documentary and I would believe you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Where it's just like, oh, well, duh.
Yeah.
It's like it's a documentary with a story is what it feels like, or well, they all have stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I got. Anything else on this?
No,
Besides that, it's a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah,
it
Jesus.
genuinely is.
Come on the show, Sean Baker.
Thank you for listening to fucking the Poor Project.
Wait.
You got it.
Is it cinema? With Marty Scorsese. Boys, we have to determine whether or not the Florida Project is or is not fucking cinema. We've sucked this movie's dick for several hours. It is time to determine whether or not it's cinema. This is how we rate our movies on the show. I'm gonna go first and say abso-fucking-lutely. No fucking duh. We love this movie. Alexander.
I'm gonna say abso-flipping-lutely. No flippin' doy.
A PG version.
Yeah.
Christopher Charles, Topher Grace Collins.
On some duh shit, yeah.
All right, boys, we have the dutiful obligation to determine whether or not the Florida Project is for me. That's the next tier. That means is it the be all end all? Because it's cinema, we now determine, is this fucking 4-3? Does this belong in the fucking Zack Snyder aspect ratio? Does this need to go on the shelf? You need to have a Criterion Collective Collection physical media version of this movie on VHS? I don't fucking know.
On
Alex,
Laserdisc?
you want to go first?
I would own this movie in every possible medium.
4-3 for Alex. I'm gonna go next and say, fuck yeah, did? Absolutely. I want to have a burping contest with this movie.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking spectacular. 4-3 for me.
You got money for this?
Christopher Charles, Topher Grace Collins.
Absolutely 4-3.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Just a
Excellent.
bunch of kids being stinkers.
Bunch of little fucking young hayseeds.
Just being rascals.
Speaking of the movie title,
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the movie title.
A24's Little Rascals.
Nice.
That's probably
Yeah, that's
it.
probably it, yeah.
A not so goofy movie, and the Flow Rida Project.
Nice.
I was gonna say also, I was trying to find a funny way of saying the sweet life of Scooty and Mooney.
But that's just even that.
The sweet life of Scooty and Mooney.
Yeah. I got Who You Gonna Call, CPS. And Bad Moms, which is the origin of DMT.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's the origin of DMT.
Bad moms.
Bad
Bad
moms,
moms.
horrible bosses, bad teachers,
Bad
bad
kids.
Santa, bad grandpa. It's Bad Moms. The Goonies, Florida edition, and the Little Florida Rascals.
Little Florida Rascals.
Just a bunch of stinkers.
A couple rascals.
Just a bunch of fucking Florida stinkers.
You do the Moonies.
The Mooney. Oh, Goonies, Moonies. Kinda.
Your name's Mooney.
I like A24 Rascals.
All right, cool. All right, boys. Let's fucking do, instead of the fucking regular actor game, this is a lot of unnamed actors. I mean, Willem Dafoe, of course, is fucking amazing. But I want to rank Sean Baby joints, dude.
It's hard not to put this at first after we just jack it off for 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up his fucking IMDb. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but let's fucking give it a shot, huh?
All I know is Red Rocket's last.
I agree with that, and I still really liked it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I need to rewatch it because I like I said before, I wasn't a fan, but
Yeah, I didn't love it.
fucking A, man. He's still amazing, you know?
It's endearing, for sure.
I mean, Simon Rex in that movie is so fucking good.
And let's be clear, we haven't seen all of these. We've
Yeah.
all seen Takeout, correct?
Let's just do top 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takeout.
Takeout's. See, right after I finished watching this at home by myself, I ranked them. I was like, Anora's still on top, I think. It's like, even if it's like, this has like more heart, arguably, like the execution of Anora is like, you can't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch Takeout. I love that movie. I don't think it's better than Florida Project, though.
Yeah. So Anora, Florida Project, Takeout.
Yeah.
I've got Florida Project, Anora, Takeout.
I'm going to go Florida Project number 1, Anora number 2, and for the time being, I'm going Tangerine number 3.
Nice.
Okay.
Tangerine is really fucking solid.
I will watch it.
I gotta see it.
All right, boys. You want to do Action Game from Willem Dafoe?
Sure.
Fuck.
Florida Project.
Spider-Man.
Do you know how much I sacrificed? Nosferatu.
The Boondock Saints.
Inside.
The Lighthouse. Terrible movie. I hated that.
I wanted to see it until you said that.
Antichrist.
Fuck. His penis confused everyone on set.
Is that a prosthetic? Nope, it's just
Nope.
his massive hog.
Kinds of Kindness.
Shit.
Oh, Poor Things.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't know why I
Gosh
said that
darn
like a
it.
Dutch guy. Yeah.
Gosh darn it,
No
man.
flip.
Fellas, I think I'm out.
Willem Dafoe.
Your mom just got arrested. What are you going to do next? I'm going to Disneyland. That was another DMT, but way too long.
That's pretty good, though.
Willem Dafoe. He's been in several hundred movies. Everyone loves him. He's my best friend.
He's Willem Defriend?
That'd be so funny to like make a movie. It's William Dafoe and William Defriend. It's just him playing both, but one of them is a nice guy.
It's Face Off, but with just him.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
Willem Dafoe is also in...
Willem to Face Off.
What a stupid fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Willem to Fart. That's a movie I
Hell
want to
yeah,
see.
dude.
Just him farting, dude. Then the Oscar goes to.
God damn it. Let me look it up because I'm out.
Fuck, man.
You only have to name one more out of the hundreds of movies.
Yeah,
he's
there's
been in.
several thousands of
Yeah,
movies.
you fuckers are out, so...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut the heck
Ah,
up.
fuck my fucking little stinky butthole. There are some obvious ones. You want me to throw them your way?
No!
Everybody's screaming at their fucking.
I know.
It's hard when you're on the fucking show. All right, what is it?
Platoon, American Psycho, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Fuck.
Fucking. He was in Saturday Night.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the Van Gogh movie at Eternity's Gate.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Oh, every Wes Anderson movie.
God
damn it.
Fuck, man.
Last Temptation of Christ.
Asteroid City.
What the fuck? Northman?
The Northman.
Fuck! I literally was thinking of an Eggers movie, and I was like, wait, I named them all already. Dumb fucking asshole.
This makes total sense, but was he Ryuk in Death Note?
I don't know.
It's showing he was in Death Note.
All right, boys.
Weeb
Lakeith
card revoked,
Stanfield.
dude. What?
Lakeith Stanfield and Margaret Qualley and Willem Dafoe were all in live-action Death Note?
Was he in The Fly?
I do not think
Get out of here, you fucking flies.
Did you say that just so you could use that drop?
Thanks for listening to There It's Many Movies. Check out Florida Project if you want to fucking cry your eyes out.
Yeah.
If you watched all this and haven't seen that movie, though, what are you doing?
Yeah, we fucked it up for you.
Fuck you doing over
What
there?
the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Stupid.
$5 a month if you want to support the show on Patreon. That'd be awesome. I would love that for us.
I love that for me.
Yeah.
There's a Discord, there are watch parties, there are free things.
Sean Baker, come on the show, dude.
Please.
B.
Later, toads.
Byungy.